What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja Africana, coming to you all with a tarot read. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like my channel because we're about to get into this one really quickly. This one is a bit juicy. I know you all have heard about this lady, Jackie Hill Perry, with her issues against Beyonce and against Kehlani's music, and she spends an awful lot of her recent time in front of her YouTube channel or in front of her congregation or any congregation that invites her to speak at their church. And she speaks on the ills of the music industry. Now, outright, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all there are some things that are hidden in things that she's saying. Beware with these Christians who come to you and condemn anything that has to do with black spirituality or anyone who is dealing with black spirituality, or beware of those Christians who overly condemn the homosexual community because they're most assuredly hiding something. And Nine of Pentacles being in reverse is her sneakiness surrounding the situation that is going on and occurring. Now, I want you all to take a look at Miss Jackie Hill Perry. And y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what she's giving. She gives stud. She claims that she's ungay. You know, she's like Andrew Caldwell. She's not gay no more. She's been delivered. But her card suggests that that's just a manipulation tactic. This woman is very much still a dyke. I said dyke, yes, I did, because this is the energy that she gives. She condemns both Beyonce and Kehlani because I feel like it's a direct deflection of who she is. This woman has assimilated into being a straight woman again. She wants to pretend that, or she wants to manipulate your eyes into what you're seeing. Like, you're seeing a gay woman before you, right? You're seeing this overly masculine woman here in front of us. This woman who is very much so standing in so much masculine energy that it pains her to even be referred to as a woman. It pains her to even go into the stance of having to be a woman, to refer to herself as a woman, because I'm sure she used to refer to herself as bruh before she found the Lord. You know how they do when they find the Lord. They just somehow so washed, so clean. But that ain't quite what's going on with Miss Jackie here. See, that ain't it. That Nine of Swords being present shows that she's worried. She's got some people living in her head rent free that should not be there. But the reason that those people are existing there, well, let's not just say those people. The reason why Beyonce and Kehlani are existing in Jackie Hill Perry's head is because there she is in reverse as the father of sticks in reverse. That's a man in reverse. That is a woman who thinks that she's a male. That is not the only thing that that card means, but pertaining to this specific reading, this is her in her repressed sexuality. This woman is no this woman is not straight, nor is she interested in being with men. That's also why the father of sticks is in reverse. She has no interest in men. That is all a facade. Like I said, it pains her to be in the position of being demure as a woman would be next to a man. Maybe as a five of sticks shows up, maybe she was hurt by a man in the past, which caused her to be a lesbian. But that's all it is. This woman does not like to associate herself with femininity, but in front of her church congregation, because with the again, I'll go back to the Father of Sticks being in reverse. That is her pastor being rejecting, or some father figure being rejecting of her as a lesbian. She can't stand in her true power as who she is. She can't be herself. And with the Nine of Swords coming in after the reversed Father of Sticks, it is her worried about, damn, this is heavy. I can't be I know I'm repeating myself, but that's her whole issue. She cannot be herself, and herself wants to be a stud, an outward stud. She does not like having to be in the position of Miss Jackie Hill. She probably used to call herself Jack. Shit. She's very masculine. Yet in front of her church congregation, She has to live the life of a saved, sanctified, now washed clean person who once was homosexual that Jesus, quote unquote, saved. God delivered her, is what she says, and she gives all of this power and or this transformation to God, and God ain't got shit to do with her transformation. See, we as humans must understand that God is busy making sure that, the universe and the atmosphere around it doesn't cave in on the earth, or that we don't get swallowed up by the sun, by his ferocious flames. So when you hear a Christian say some shit like, "Oh, I've been saved and Jesus saved me or God saved me," please believe that just as sure as you see the Dr. Bones card here with the Big Queen and or the Big Mama, excuse me, and the John horse, just as sure as God has been busy doing things like that or doing things like that, our ancestors are busy making sure that we are walking our path, but we give our fucking thanks and glory to Jesus so much that we're blinded by it. And this is what has happened to Jackie. She is only assimilating to that non-lesbian lifestyle because either this is her grandfather and grandmother that disapprove of that lifestyle, or that is her mother and father, or she's specifically just doing it for the church so that she can be accepted. And she figures, well, hell, the them bones card, y'all, that is the judgment card. And this is her state of mind. She figures, well, hell, if I say all of these things, these salacious things against these Jezebel spirits, if you will, the church will accept me, and they'll look the other way with my gayness. See, there she is with that 5 of knives present. She's still eating pussy. She is hiding behind what she's saying. She's deflecting. She's making sure that people are paying more attention to her tearing down Beyonce and Kehlani, who, in my opinion, were two very easy artists to go after because both of them are queer. If you didn't know that Beyonce was queer, well, now you know. Beyonce is very fucking queer. She's not outwardly queer like Jackie Hill is, but she is queer. And Kehlani is queer, and she sings about her pleasure of being with women a lot. The issue is, if Jackie Hill is so damn saved, how does she know about this music? How can you describe what is going on in their music? Why do you know that there's witchcraft being done? She says that Beyonce does sexual things over women, I guess, and causes them to be lesbians. Honey, that's not what caused you to be a lesbian. You just like tilapia. Be honest, bitch. And that's part of that one of my commenters asked me to do a video on the hypocrisy of the church and the homosexual, and I definitely will, but I just wanted to touch on a little bit here because Miss Jackie's whole issue is, if I say these things, then people won't see what I truly want. And there she is with the mother of baskets. I just told y'all what this bitch wants. And she praying to God that God stops her from lusting after Beyonce. There's Beyonce as the hermit card next to the Gullah Jack card. I can't see it because I got this Dykes picture over the top of the fucking card. But that may be good because we monetize now. But there she is in her deep within her soul. Her secret is, I don't mean these things that I'm saying about Beyonce. I'm sexually attracted to her, and there's nothing that I can do about it. She has no proximity to this woman, so she'll never meet her. She'll never get the chance to. And this is just her energy, because there is nothing more confusing to me than two women that want to lay with each other. But you do as you wish. I'm not judging anyone, but this is just sad that this woman is not being herself. Her whole thing is, her whole argument about Kehlani and Beyonce is that she has a great lust for them. It's a sexual lust for them. And not only does she have no proximity to him, she can't openly express her desires for these two women because the church won't accept it. There's the church, there's the 10 of baskets. So she assimilates to this lifestyle of this woman who was saved from being a lesbian so that her church can accept her. Now, I don't know, maybe she doesn't have a close relationship with her family, and She needs the backing of the church. And not only that, the bitch needs some money. That's why all these people coming out saying all these wild things about people that are not true. They're based in things surrounding that person. It's a deep projection going on. And all she's doing is projecting the fact that she has sexual desires for these two women. She's throwing it onto Kehlani and Beyonce and trying to make y'all go, yeah, yeah, that's bad music. That's this, that's that. Regardless of what you think, both of them make very, very good music. And this bitch knows that. This fucking stud bitch knows that. This fucking sanctified pseudo stud bitch knows this. But she's trying to deflect. She's using this as an opportunity to make money off of her words, just as everybody else is. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have the right to present her opinion as she will, but you shouldn't be lying, bitch. You shouldn't be lying. See, that ace of baskets behind you with that big queen card shows exactly what your issue is. See, you wish that you could get with Beyonce so bad. You wish that you could have her. You are sitting up in church probably having your little speeches and you're dreaming about this yellow woman and you're thinking about the things that you would do if you was a man. Ain't you, Miss Jackie? And you're doing the same thing to Kehlani. So you still have this affinity for women and you still have you not even have. You are being yourself. Your true nature is to be a lesbian. That's who you are. But because your church won't accept you for who your true self is, you go and throw your church dress on and you look uncomfortable in it. You look about as comfortable in your dress as a little boy who's stepping out playing in his mama's clothes for the first time. You look like fresh faggots. Yes, you do. You do. You look like this ain't what I usually wear. You look like I wear basketball shorts or boxers around my house. This is what you're looking like, standing up here in your skirts, uncomfortably, trembling, as you're standing here trying to give off the appearance of a heterosexual woman. But your entire speech is about two women whom you claim are blasphemous against the Bible, blasphemous against the church, and lead people down bad roads. Now, why don't you just, and you're also doing this to sell your book. I forgot with the devil card, not only does it mean that this is hidden secrecy, this is somebody with a purpose or somebody with an ulterior motive. And that's what this is about. If you speak on one of the biggest names in hip hop and one of the biggest names of the LGBTQ community, why hell, someone will come and buy your book and see what you're talking about, right? See, that's that manipulation, y'all. That is that sneakiness. That is the spirit of Azumare that this woman is up under. That is why she is also attracted to Beyonce. See, Azumare knows his mother. Azumare is going to find his mother. Azumare is also the god of the gays. This is why she is so attracted to Kehlani as well. Kehlani is very much so a daughter of Osun. Jackie is going towards that honey. She's hiding her true self, but she's speaking a little bit. And she's being supported by those members of her church who really think that she's no longer into same-sex relationships. And as long as she continues to speak this negative shit, they will continue to support her. They'll continue to be on the six of coins side of things. But I've told y'all a couple times in many different reasons, the six of coins ain't necessarily a good card to have. That is like controlling. That is like someone abusing their power. This is her abusing her platform as a quote unquote saved Christian, a Christian who was saved from homosexuality. She's perpetuating lies. So she's one of those that would promote the theory of you can pray the gay away. She has that energy. She feels like if you would just put them in some type of camp or something, it would make it go away. But that's not realistic, is it? Nothing that Jackie is saying is realistic. It's all based in something that happened to her. And she would prefer that everything that is arousing her, things that are stroking her pussy feathers, she would have preferred that go away. So she'll do what she do what most Christians who are repressed sexually do. Let me go ahead and tear this situation down or speak ill of it. so that other people will follow me and maybe they'll fall off and they'll go away. No, Jackie, you go away. You take your repressed Christian vagina and go and stick a dildo in it because that's what you need, honey. That's why you're confused.